Hello, hello. Today we're going to be talking Goosebumps. I loved the books as a kid. They were fantastically scary for children. Just scary enough that you had some trepidation about turning the next page, but not scary enough that you'd find yourself standing in the doorway to your parents' bedroom at 3 a.m, standing on a carpet soaked in urine. And that is not a self-report, for real, for real. It turns out that Disney Plus has recently remastered some of the classic episodes and released a whole new series. So I thought today we'd look at some of the original 1990s TV adaptations of the stories and compare it against what Disney has just put out. I'm anticipating that the 2023 version is going to be very sleek, very colour corrected, much more competent shots. But does that compare to a classic 90s quiff? That's what we're going to find out. So the first episode that Disney decided to kick off with was Say Cheese and Die, one that I remember really enjoying the abstract concept of as a kid. So first we'll watch the 90s one, and then we'll see how that compares against the 2023 remastering. So, after the indisputably iconic opening, we see our three protagonists, Girl, Best Friend, and Ryan Gosling. So our three plucky protagonists are looking at stealing some tech from Spidey?
What if Spidey comes back?
Presumably to sell for Pogs or Pokemon cards. It's never really specified, but the more things change, the more they seem to stay the same, eh?
God, no!
Come on, you guys. Let's check this place out before they finally tear it down. Oh, cool.
TV.
Sweet. That baby's got to be at least 16 inches wide. So after poking around a little bit and partaking in a spot of mental health shaming, they find a camera that looks like Batman should drive it.
Why would somebody live like this? What is it?
It looks like a toaster.
It does not look like a toaster.
Cool camera. Nice. Okay, take my picture.
Okay.
Say cheese.
Cheddar.
Are you okay?
I think so. You guys, let's just get out of here, okay?
So the gang soon learns that the photograph causes miserable fates to occur.
Ain't no way we're going back now.
Get it?
What? It's a great action shot.
Yeah, but I took the picture before you fell.
But that doesn't really explain why Spidey fell.
What are you doing here?
I think this guy's just trying to call Saul. Where there's blame, there's a claim.
I took the picture before you fell.
No, well, maybe you only thought you did.
Gaslighting.
I know I did.
You don't know what's happened because you're crazy.
I could have sworn.
But your senses are deceiving you.
You guys, wait up!
Have you ever thought about the fact that you might always be wrong because you're crazy? So Baby Driver goes home to a typical 90s upper, lower, middle, working class neighborhood, and we meet potentially the most 90s dude ever. Nice 90s mobile there.
Hey, troll.
Don't call me that.
Oh, okay. What do you think of Dad's new ride?
Bro, what do you think Dad's new ride?
What's that?
What you got there,
It's just
Squirt?
a camera. Something Sherry gave me.
Take my picture. Come on.
Ah, the bodacious. macabre twist of fate is this going to
Let's
cause?
see it. Come on, let me see it. Hey, is that picture ready yet?
It didn't turn out. Look, don't you know how to knock?
Nuh-uh. I haven't taken that class yet.
Bro, nice one, bro. Car's all smashed in.
I don't get it.
Gonna get into a road traffic accident. So later that night at dinner, Ryan Gosling is being in his natural Ryan Gosling state of a subdued mope, and he tries to prevent his dad from driving the cursed vehicle.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I'm not hungry.
So, what's everybody think of the new car?
I think you should take it back.
Have you been acting weird?
No weirder than usual.
I thought you'd be thrilled about the car.
He will be after he takes a spin in it. Come on, everybody. Let's go. We'll clean up later.
Oh no! Baby Driver's not got anything to worry about, surely. This is Ryan Gosling we're talking about. So we're out for that drive, and inevitably we almost get into a collision, narrowly avoided. So it seems as though we've avoided the fate of the camera for now.
I think there's something I should show you.
What is it, honey?
Dad, watch out!
Is everyone okay? Greg? Greg?
Greg's got PTSD. Don't talk to Greg for a minute. So the next scene we transition into an iconic dream sequence. It's very eerie and unsettling and leads us to the legendary image that was in fact the cover of the book recreated here in media res. What the hell is that chef hat? It's like he's about to graduate. Slow-mo montage, I don't like it. Oh no, he's gonna take a family picture!
Say cheese. Cheese!
So this is all clearly stressing out Ryan, and the next day he's telling his friend about it when, wouldn't you know it, some 90s bullies show up.
I'm not kidding, Bird. Took a picture of our new car. When I looked at the photograph, it was all smashed up.
I'm not buying it.
Guy's dressed like he's just won a ticket on the Titanic in a hand game and a hand of cards.
If you're serious, then I'll make a prediction. Tomorrow, men in white coats are gonna come and take you away.
Come on.
Look, Joey Ferris and Mickey Knox.
Look! They found my camera.
Oh, there. I think so.
Finders keepers, pal.
Well, I'll take my picture then.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't. Seriously.
God. Wow.
Don't do it.
What? Well, because your face is gonna break the camera.
Honestly, I don't know why they're trying to protect these boys. Just leave them to it.
Run! Get them!
You could have used the gate.
Yeah, well, this way was faster.
Well, I'm glad you brought the camera, 'cause now you can take my picture.
Oh, shit, I don't think that's a good idea.
Come on, how's this?
No, you gotta, listen, Cherry, there's something really freaky about this thing.
Will you just take the picture?
Okay.
What? And you're gonna just do it? You wouldn't take the picture of the boys because it's too dangerous. And take a picture of your
that so
friend
hard?
because she asked
Let me see.
insistently. So he takes the picture of girl, and it comes out she's invisible. So it leaves us to our imagination as to what that means her fate is going to be. And then his brother shows up, telling him that there's been an accident.
Greg. It's Dad. There's been an accident.
What do you mean, an accident?
The car, man. It's totaled.
Totally not tubular.
Well, I guess I'm pretty lucky.
You don't look so lucky to me.
No, I'll be up and around in no time.
But it turns out not to be all that bad because his dad's totally fine. His leg is just a bit hurt. But then later on that night, police show up with some bad news.
Greg Banks?
Yeah.
Do you know Sherry Walker?
Sherry? Yeah, she's one of my best friends.
When was the last time you saw her?
Earlier today at her house.
Do you know
With
where
the
she is
Fed's
now?
vision.
At her house, I guess.
No, she's not. She's missing. Disappeared.
Is he triggered by the sunglasses?
I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it?
I mean, I mean that.
I won't go
I knew
inside
something must
again.
have
I'm not
happened
going
to her.
back to
Oh,
prison.
how'd you know that?
So Sherry is missing. That turns out that's what girl character is called. And so then he goes to Fabrizio to try and enlist his help, of which he is not forthcoming. So Gosling has to resolve to take the camera back himself. And hopefully that will mean that they get Sherry back.
Maybe it belongs to Spidey, and he kidnapped Sherry because we took it.
Well, that's more of a reason to take it back. See, don't you see? We have to.
We did not take the camera. You did. I'm not going back to that place. No way.
So what better time to take a stolen item back to an abandoned warehouse than the middle of the night?
Greg,
Sherry, are you okay?
yeah. Well, I guess so.
Where were you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Didn't Spidey kidnap you?
No. It's so unreal.
So unreal.
All of a sudden, I was back in my backyard. I don't even know where I was.
So he learns that Sherry, or whatever she was called, actually came back from the Netherrealm around the exact time that he destroyed the photograph of her. So it seems like there's a loophole with the power of the camera in that if you destroy the picture, it destroys the fate. And so when he destroyed it, she came back. For me, I'm not too keen on this. I like the fact that there's rules to the otherworldly, the supernatural nature of the camera. And any good horror story needs strict rules to abide by so that you know when to be afraid and what the stakes are. But in this case, it kind of just diminishes the power of the camera entirely, because it's like, well, you can always destroy the picture, can't you?
It's the camera. It made you disappear. I'm gonna bring it back.
Yeah, I know. Bert told me. I couldn't let you do it by
sus.
yourself.
This girl is
Thanks.
sus.
Come
And
on.
creepy
Let's get this
vibes
over
from
with.
this chick.
What was that?
I don't know. Come on, let's just do this and get out.
Primitive tribes fear the camera. They believe that if it takes their picture, it will steal their soul. This camera is far worse. Far worse. Far worse. Give it to me. A camera that predicts the future. It should have made me my fortune.
You invented it?
What? Do you think I've always been a wretched creature slinking about at night? Discovered it not only predicted the future, it made it happen. And it was always disastrous. It can't be destroyed. That's why.
So all would have been resolved at this point if not for the fact that the misanthropic inventor decided that it was time to dispose of the children.
You know too much. I can't let you leave. I've worked too long and hard to keep this camera a secret.
You don't have to worry. Your secret's safe with us. We won't tell anyone.
I can't risk that.
You can't keep us here forever.
What the hell was that?
Where'd he go?
I don't know. But let's get out of here.
Release me! Release me! Someone! Anyone!
He was captured within the camera for some reason because he was its creator, I suppose.
Here it is.
Those jerks actually thought they could hide it from us. Here, take my picture. All right. Say cheese. Okay, let's see.
And then he gets right back out. The moment later. Kind of seemed like a pointless endeavour. So then, as a final parting shot, we see the bullies break back into the facility, find the camera themselves, take a photo, and thereby release the camera's creator. Kind of feels like a weak ending for me. Kind of invalidates the point of the whole journey. We literally just imprisoned him in the camera, and then moments later is being released. So a slightly weak ending on that one, but Goosebumps always struggled with the ending. I think a lot of the whole horror genre can struggle with satisfying conclusions. So all in all, I think it was a decent episode. Not bad acting from Ryan Gosling, even as a child. Some of the actors in this show can be absolutely awful, but Ryan did a good job. The episode built a lot of tension, had an interesting concept, slightly disappointing payoff. But all in all, I'd give it, say, 7 or 8 out of 10. So next we just need to look at the 2023 version, which I have a feeling is going to be much more actually scary. I'm not even sure if it's made for children. So that was the journey, got our nostalgia fix on that one. This episode's gone on for a little bit, so we'll come back for episode 2 to dissect and explore Say Cheese and Die 2023. Until part 2, see you there.